Hello everyone and welcome back to Dauntless. I managed to handle the hunts with a fire weapon off camera. Did a bit of grinding for the scarns so that we could improve our weapons and such. I have unlocked two quests. One is for the Embermane, who we haven't seen for a while, and the Skraev. And we're gonna try and hunt the Embermane. I tried to do this earlier, but I was not exceptionally successful. Not only did I fail, but the danger level took forever, firstly, and then the danger level managed to get ridiculously high. I'm going to do a motion sickness warning now. If you are easily prone to motion sickness, I highly advise that you consider continuing to watch this video. This game has very bad frame rate issues caused by recording and playing at the same time. And based on my experience with the Embermane last time, he causes even more issues than normal. The frame rate gets particularly bad. So if you have issues with that, you probably want to click off now. That taken care of, we are now going to hunt ourselves down an Embermane. This is new terrain as well. It's very similar to the one where we hunted the Cherog. But it is different. A lot more holes to fall into. Environments in Dauntless comprise of traversal areas and behemoth arenas. And I call them that because behemoth arenas are the only places where you will find and face a behemoth. So there might be 3 or 4 on a map, for example. They're the only areas where aether vents can spawn, though the aether vent will only spawn once a behemoth has gone to that location. They're usually large, flat areas. Traversal areas are everything else, and part of me doesn't like how that works in traditional Monster Hunter titles. You have no traversal areas. Everything is broken. The map is broken up into several combat zones. And monsters can appear in almost all of them, depending on what monster it is. And to get from place to place, you just go to an entrance or exit of the zone, and then you end up in another one. Now, that's traditional Monster Hunter titles. In Monster Hunter World, things work a little bit differently. It's more joined like it is here. But you can also face monsters in most of the joining areas as well, not just the arenas. Now, unfortunately, this place is... I hit the jump button, thank goodness I climbed up. The fact that jumping costs stamina I find entirely pointless. If I can run around with my weapons unequipped and it not cost stamina, then I shouldn't have to pay stamina to jump. My personal opinion. Now, the Embermane is not especially difficult. His moves are pretty easy to avoid and all. The problem comes from the fact that he never sits still. And you need stamina in order to attack often. So, it's... Basically, you don't generate stamina very quickly in this game, and I find that you are far too dependent on it. The number of attacks that you can perform in Monster Hunter that actually require stamina to perform is microscopic. Generate stamina faster in that game. You rarely use it for anything but blocking and dodging. And then that's not even mentioning the fact that the combat in this game is vastly simplified compared to Monster Hunter. You don't have any kind of advanced combo system, really. special maneuvers, anything like that. Now, we've faced an Embermane before, but it was a rogue Embermane on Rook's Island. It was much smaller than this one. It also did not drop parts. Now, I've added a special cell to my, cool chain blades here that makes them do a very small amount of wound damage. Ah, come on! The Embermane's a fast bugger. He is... Every time he goes away, he'll come back with a charge. Without fail. Now, every now and then he'll back off and then do a ranged attack, but typically only if he's on fire. As you can see, he sticks in one spot for all of like 5 seconds usually, if that. Most of that is doing spinning attacks that are almost guaranteed to hit you, so I'm really annoyed with his design, basically. He's usually miles away, which means that there's no way I'm going to get to him, so I have to wait for him to come back. It's just the way that you hunt this behemoth is stupid. The stupid part was I actually enjoyed his rogue variant, which had reduced abilities. It wasn't near as dumb. And his move, it's not like his moves are hard to dodge or anything, but he's just never here for me to attack. Additionally, I've discovered that he doesn't have just one drop whenever you break his parts. He's got horns, tail spike. Another thing is that I hate how bad he makes my freaking frame rate. Potion. Oh, come on! I still don't fully understand wound damage, except I think it makes parts weaker. Oh, he's going enraged much sooner this time than the last time. His rage doesn't last very long, in my experience. Okay, so he does 2 passes there. Oh, well, that's annoying. You don't get... I couldn't tell whether or not being in water reduced the duration of that fire debuff. If you do a dodge roll in water in Monster Hunter, you immediately lose Fire Blight. Parts of monsters that are wounded sufficiently seem to, no, being in water does not reduce. Have I seriously already used 4 potions? Parts of a monster that are sufficiently wounded seem to leak ether. And again, I don't know what that actually does, because the game doesn't seem to mention that anywhere in the game itself. It's separate from part damage. Okay, that's one of those moments where the game disagreed that I didn't get hit. It has those moments. Seems like his legs, tail, and face are breaking. I'm gonna drink a stamina potion because I'm just using up so much of it. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, he ran off. Okay, so he jumps straight up into the air on a jet of fire. Pretty easy to track him if you actually keep track. I lost him the first time that I was hunting him. He just completely disappeared off my radar. But luckily, I was actually able to keep track of where he went this time. This frame rate's giving me a headache, which is saying something. I'm usually resilient. I usually only get motion sick when my mom's driving. Oh, the frame rate gets so bad as you fight him and then... He seems to have one general drop for parts being broken, and I think that's his hide, but then he'll have specific ones based off of the part that you throw. Ow, yeah, I should have done that. Holy crap. Glad that I decided to upgrade these chain blades, because they were doing substantially less damage when I came in here with them last time. He is very veiny when he's enraged. That's his tail cut. No, I don't want to slurp from the Aether Vent. Luckily, I think you do pick up any of the... I think you do pick up any green orbs that you didn't actually pick up whenever you complete the hunt. I would very much like to not consume any more of that Aether Vent trying to pick that up, especially since I might need it. This hunt's going a lot better than those first ones. We need to generate some stamina. If the rate of stamina usage in the game was half of what it was whenever you have a stamina potion active, then I would be okay with it. Mostly, but it's so costly to do anything normally, it's ridiculous. Developers, if you ever see this, for the love of God, please reduce the stamina dependency. And make the Embermane stick around for some close ranged attacks. Oh my god. Give him more than just hit and run attacks. It's really stupid. Smoked Dew Claw you get for his limbs. Nope, that's picking up. That's doing the vent again. I keep using the ranged because he goes away too quickly for me to use the close ranged attack typically. Do I still get Dew Claw for the back one? Yep, I sure do. Okay, when he does this, he does 2 passes, so I have to be really careful. Oh my god, that eats health like crazy. Ow. Okay, that was pretty dumb of me, in all honesty. We're about to hit 50% danger. I've yet to actually inflict proper wounds on his body. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't do that, considering he's so unwont to do it normally. You like run away now? I would really appreciate it. Oh, he doesn't hop off, he literally turns into fire. I'm pretty sure it was the last episode I tried to record, but you actually have a slight advantage hunting by yourself whenever you're, in regards to Aether Vents, because Aether Vents have a limited... I apologize if I'm repeating myself, by the way. Aether Vents have a limited supply of uses. So if you're by yourself, crap. If you're by yourself, you get those uses all to you, whereas you have to share them with other people if you're hunting in a group. I think he's over here. I am correct. He doesn't have much left in him, I imagine. Just me, sucker. I'm gonna get this real quick. I feel safer. Still haven't gone down once, so we still have our life shot. I would not recommend bringing any other type of weapon against the Embermane except for Chain Blade, because he is so fast. Every other weapon is too slow to get an attack in, except for maybe the Warpike, but I don't like that one. take another stamina potion. This is absurd. Oh my gosh, he's actually dead. Oh man, that was a fight and a half. Can't believe I got an A. 45% total danger rating at the end there. I had more fun with that one than the first time, but I knew more about him at this point. Got 4 different materials at least. At least I got a decent amount of weapon and armor arcanite, even though I don't really need more armor arcanite. I've got loads. I'm really tempted to not hunt anything else, as I don't want to waste this episode, but I'll try and hunt another Embermane. I wish I had other people that I could reliably play this with, but none of my friends are really into it. I'm mostly just playing this game for the sake of entertaining people on YouTube. Because it's not that I don't enjoy this game, it's just I have Monster Hunter that I could be playing instead, which I like a lot more. So, let's go turn this quest in.
Well done, Slayer.
I love how our quest rewards are
This won't wait.
Hunt Drask. Okay then.
Always stay prepared.
And even more quests are available.
I have new observations, Slayer. Here for today's observations.
Light a fire, hunt Skarn with a blaze weapon, Ember Rapture.
Keep the latest observations in mind.
Let's check out the armor and weapons real quick.
What's up, Slayer?
Huh? Ah, Embermane. Let's make a set, why not? We could use a new look. Looks like this makes us weak to lightning, but strong to fire. I hope I don't need any of the specialized materials to make the weapons. Yeah, I could upgrade the entirety of the armor to the next level, but we're going to... Yes, please. Let's see what we can dye this as. I thought so. Okay, so we've got minus 20 shock resist and plus 40 blaze resist. Let's infuse this. Increase movement speed when your weapon is sheathed. Yeah, sure, why not? No point not to, realistically. So our Skarn armor is still more resistant than this is, but
Oh,
no,
hey,
not
Slayer!
you. Is that because the wind is blowing? It's kinda because the wind is blowing. It's also kinda because that seems a bit buggy.
Wills can always find time for you.
Embermane, that's the sword, not bad. That's the hammer, that doesn't look like a hammer, but okay. That looks really cool. That looks pretty cool too. And so does that. It looks like these all require the tail, which is unfortunate.
We will speak
Well,
again.
in that case, I will be making the armor. This look good in green. Doesn't really. I apologize. We're going to fix this quick. Yeah, I like the way that looks better, and I like a white color. Go ashen. This part is actually very similar to Monster Hunter, that you have a very small number of colors to choose from at the very
A
get-go,
fine day
but
to you.
what's different is you unlock. You don't have to pay for the next set. Okay, and to upgrade it further would require hide and horns. Or perhaps it's hide and whatever the component was originally. Yep, it's hide and whatever the component was originally. And our Embermane armor is now the strongest armor that we have. Upgrade this. Max level reached.
Back to
Nice. Okay, so we are much stronger now. Let's go check out what this quest marker is.
Stop by a sec.
Sure, bosun, what do you want? Field work.
Good day for
Ready.
sailing. Ready for a challenge, Skip.
Lifespring pylon. Okay.
Steady as she goes.
Oh, great. Now we've got another thing. Now we've got Alchemist to worry about. Unlock Insight Tonic, unlock Assault Tonic, unlock Inspiring Pylon. Well, okay then. Okay then. Wonder if there's another one that I don't know about. Scientist. So we have lightning, fire, and ice. This is to hunt a Skarn with a blaze weapon. I will do that off camera. I don't want to go up against a Drask. It seems like there's basically three variations, or three or four variations of Behemoth in the game. Ones that are similar to the Quill Shot, and then there's ones that are similar to the Shrike, and then there's ones that are similar to the Embermane. Well, I guess the Nasher is unique too. Oh well. We'll see when we hunt them all down into extinction. What to... Give me a moment, I'm blanking hard. Let's hunt the Skraev. We'll have 2 new monsters in one video. Let's hope this doesn't take too long because this video's already gone on for 30 minutes. If I could edit, I could just cut out parts where I fail and combine record each monster individually and combine the parts. But, well, I guess I would just cut it out. The trick with editing videos is that you have to record for longer periods to ensure that you have enough of a recording when you're done editing. I'd just like to point out that airship should not have as easy a time flying in this environment as it did. So we've got another new environment. This place is really flipping cold. Ah, dang it. I should have brought my fire hammer. Oh well, there's literally nothing we can do about it. There doesn't seem to be any way to abandon a hunt. Except for quitting the desktop. Yeah, there's no way to. That's another thing that they need to fix, in my opinion. You should be able to abandon a quest. There it is, I can see the Aether Vent. Let's see just how similar you are to a Shrike. Identical! Okay, that happened. Assuming I don't want to touch those ice spikes. Frozen. Okay then. I think I have a chill effect, and it's reducing my ability to use and I can't really tell what's going on. Status effect just seems to be frozen. I do not know how to break out of that faster. Taunt. Okay, no, that's not his taunt. That's when he's about to do that. Better have significantly different looking equipment from the Shrike, or I'm going to be very disappointed in you. That's not the direction that I want to be striking in. Got a much smaller silhouette now that I'm using this Embermane armor. Guy hits pretty hard even though I'm wearing fairly good armor. There's gotta be a way to break out of this faster, but I don't know what it is. I am mashing buttons like nobody's business. This is so stupid if there's no way to get out of that faster. Oh no, I got hit. I'm out of the hunt for like 5 to 10 seconds. Go me. I reckon other people can probably break you out of it. Whoop-de-freaking do if I don't, for someone who doesn't hunt with other people. Parts of monsters get scarred up as they get closer to breaking, but it seems like certain parts of monsters can get scarred up even if they don't break. Game. Unresponsive much? This is so dumb. Completely random how long it leaves you frozen, and you can't break out any faster than... Are you freaking kidding me? Here comes the frickin' smash attack. Oh, I am so annoyed right now. I'd actually rather hunt the Embermane again than you. Not because you're hard either, it's because you're so freaking annoying with that stupid freeze. Thankfully that doesn't hit that hard. I'm gonna take so long to regenerate and use so much of it for everything. Definitely one of the flaws of this game. Wow, that's fast. Another bit of unresponsiveness. Not enough stamina. Eternal problem. Not a potion. That attack does 195 damage. Not again. Going enraged. I think you can break this one's tail. Should have brought an ice weapon to this. Or an ice weapon, a fire weapon. There's that follow-up. Oh, I see now. There's a timer on it. feel it's actually worse that he doesn't do anything in the time that I'm frozen, rather than better. Because yeah, I'm not getting hit, but it just means that I get to sit around and do nothing. I will be happy when you're dead. Okay, good, he ran off. I can finally help. Those away, and then make a run for it. I think you can only wound parts of their body that aren't broken yet. Managed to save myself from any damage. Thank God. I can get damage potion. I was clearly out of that. Okay, so it's the spikes on the ground that freeze me. This is gonna hurt a bunch, and freeze me again. Okay, he's close to death. Oh, I used up that Aether vent, that's not good. Got him. mad at you, so I'm just gonna carve you up some more. Yeah, I deserve a B. That one was okay. I know how to hunt him a little bit better now, so any further attempts will go better, but that was... The first time's always a little annoying in this game. I can honestly say I have more fun hunting monsters in Monster Hunter the first time than I do in this. I'm actually excited to hunt a new monster in Monster Hunter. I should really stop complaining. I do apologize. Just a little upset in these monsters. The other thing about Monster Hunter is that I know what I'm getting myself into. If it's a low rank monster, monsters are divided up into ranks, low rank, high rank, and G rank, which I've explained before, but they're also quests themselves are further divided up into star ranking. So there's 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, for example, in low rank. 1 star, super easy. 2 star, reasonably difficult monsters. 3 star, these are the cream of the crop of low rank. I know how difficult they're going to be. But in this game, no way of knowing. All I know is probably harder than the last one that I faced. But in terms of mechanically, anything like that, no idea. So, developers, should you ever watch this, I kind of recommend implementing a system like that. I know you don't want to copy Monster Hunter too much, because you want to be your own thing. Obviously, that's something that you definitely want, because everyone's going to call you a clone anyway. You don't want it... It's less proving them wrong, and more we legitimately don't want to just make the same experience. But dividing your content up into difficulty levels or something that gives the player some concept of how hard it's going to be going in
Show the behemoths no
would be
mercy.
nice. Up to you, but it would be nice. We're gonna check out what these armors look like and then cut the episode. It'll be a little bit longer than normal, but okay, that set actually looked pretty cool.
I like your style.
Let's check out the weapons. Sorry, I'm an
Keeping
armor
busy,
and weapon
are
nut
we?
in Monster Hunter, and it comes through here. Okay. That looks really weird. Not bad, but weird. Those look pretty cool. That looks really nice. And that looks plain.
Keep your blades sharp.
Okay, well, as always, we will end here. If you enjoyed what you saw in this episode, despite all of my massive amounts of complaining, please leave a like. If you have advice for me for this game or in general, please leave a comment. And if you'd like to see more of my content, because I'll try and upload a new video every day, it'll vary what it'll be, do subscribe. I hope that you all have a good day, and I will see you in the next episode.